All right, we are here. The Let's All Go to the Trailers crew. We are going to watch a trailer cold for the first time. You haven't seen it.
I've not seen this.
You haven't seen it, right?
Nope.
We have talked about Tropico 5 on the show before.
Good trailer.
But we haven't talked about Tropico 5 multiplayer. Here we go.
How does this even work?
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16.
Oh.
Logos, logos.
Calypso.
Get it, Calypso.
They sent us PAL discs.
I like the music. I like the titles.
3D text.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're co-op. You're building a city together.
Is it No, it looks like there's competitive.
You pick your starting area.
Man, this game looks cool.
But I love this vibe, you know?
Yeah,
It's like,
me too.
It's like, how dull is this game? But it's like, sexy gameplay trailer, yeah.
I don't know if dull's
I mean, not dull,
fair.
but I mean, slow. The pace of this game is not conducive to your average, fun, exciting trailer.
So it looks like you can, like, am I reading this wrong? Like, you could turn on your comrade?
Absolutely.
That's cool. Co-op in the competitive's always interesting. Did you see a player count anywhere?
May 23rd. Pre-order.
What is evil Abraham Lincoln doing with Fidel Castro?
That's the evolution of him.
El Prez. That's a good Twitter.
El Prez. You're right, it is.
So that was fun. I like the music in that a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, lots of zooms. You know, didn't really hold on stuff for that long. Didn't pause to show you titles or force you to read something else. Like, I actually just saw a game trailer recently. I think it was for World of Tanks. And in the bottom left-hand corner, they always had the name of the tank in this like giant lower third, and it was like constantly covering the gameplay. And so, yeah, sometimes people make their trailers, they stare at their game so long they don't realize they're not making their game look good. But this had a great, fun vibe to it. I feel like drinking a margarita or heading to the beach.
And then ruling with an iron fist.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll play Tropico 5, but I'll give it an 8. I thought that was fun. And it's not very long. Doesn't waste your time and gets all the information out there.
I'm actually curious. I think it's a decent trailer. I'm just curious if it actually hammers down the multiplayer stuff enough. I don't know. We're watching this in kind of like, for me, it's kind of like rabid watch, you know?
That's
when
funny.
we're first watching it.
Yeah, you still had a lot of questions even when the trailer was over.
But not like maybe not the good kind of questions.
Oh no, that's yeah. It wasn't informative enough for you actually, which is funny.
I'm curious if I've never played a Tropico game, but I've covered them a lot. I'm curious if they have had multiplayer before, because like, you know, Civ has always had the kind of like play by email long terms, you know.
Yeah, maybe they have, but the mode is different in this game, so that's why they're really specifically focusing on.
I mean, it seems interesting. I mean, especially after, you know, SimCity was all a big scam. This always seemed a lot more digestible and a little more, you know, the fact that it's like SimCity with a vibe, like the, you know, the dictator thing has always made it kind of interesting.
Just seems really accessible. Usually games like this are kind of turn-offs because there's so many menu options and so many things that could possibly go wrong. And having the big icons and the quick pace, it kind of seems like, oh, you just jump in with friends, you play, it's no big deal. It's not a big time commitment. You know, you don't have to be a complete wizard at this game to see what's going on, to have fun with it. What do you think, Kyle?
This idea is unappealing to me because I have no friends I would trust enough to be a dictator with. Like, that's like an unappealing mode, so it's an entire trailer designed around it. To me, it is an unappealing mode, but it does, like, it sells it well. Of course, you get this little dumb pre-order package. And there's, I wanted to detract points for one really bad cut, and it's when they show the rocket. They show the rocket for less than a second, and then, like, a hard cut out.
Whoa, PS4, huh?
Yeah. PS4 and Xbox 360 are the consoles it's coming out on.
And
really
PC.
Weird. Yeah, and PC, of course, is probably where it'll do best. Cool trailer though. You're right. The music gives it a fun vibe. It's fun to watch. Did you already give it a score?
Yeah, 8.
Oh, okay.
For me.
Dude, I'll do a 7.2.
7.3. I like those spinning coins over things, but they're clipping through each other, so I gotta dock it a little bit.
This is the closest we've ever been on something, Ryan. We're 0.1 points away from each other.
Oh, let me revise my score then. Oh, that's your rocket cut. I get it,
yeah.
Well, that was Tropico 5 multiplayer. If you guys just randomly stumbled across this quote-unquote file, this is Let's All Go to the Trailers. You can watch our full episodes on the show page, and we'll be back every weekend to talk about more trailers, and we'll see you then.